What's good? We're in Dalat, Vietnam. Just ate lunch because I didn't have breakfast since I was watching the Patriots game. Big W. Now I'm going to the crazy house. It's supposed to be some sort of crazy, well, it's in the name. So a lot of alleyways you have to go through to get around here. The streets are very weird. There's like no side streets, it's like main roads, and then they just wind and there's no like ways to get around besides going through alleys. I'm starting to feel better too because I was congested and stuff. But I'm probably gonna get sick again because this lady was coughing on the van. She sounded like she was gonna die. I've said this before, but it's crazy how different everything is depending on which area you're in Vietnam. There hasn't really been two places that are like the same. This area feels weird. It's almost similar to Hanoi, but not as packed. It's also a lot hotter than Hanoi because it's south. Got some fish. The jaw's crazy on whatever this is. There's some weird stuff. The needlefish. Got squid. They have octopus too. They have some live stuff here too. There's shrimp in here. It's pretty cool. Bunch of vegetables here. Some fruit. Some giant carrots. I like seeing stuff like that, like the wet markets and stuff. Umbrellas are used for the sun. It's pretty smart. Meanwhile, I'm just burnt. I didn't really put sunblock on again, so I'm probably gonna get burnt more. When you're in places like this, you gotta kind of walk off the path a little bit and get to the more local areas. So that's the areas that are really cool. Definitely cooler than like the main touristy areas. You see a lot more authentic things. The wires are crazy here. I don't know how there's not fires all the time. I witnessed one fire in Hanoi. The place got burnt down and there's the fire truck spraying water all over it. I'm talking about the areas being way different wherever you go. They got full-on pine trees. I thought I would only see that in the north, but even in the hot areas down here, they have it. Get used to the traffic pretty quickly around here too. It's not that hard to cross, and driving in certain areas was easy. You just gotta be smart about it. You just gotta fully commit, because if you stop and hesitate, there's a higher chance they actually hit you. First time seeing this guy got a tricycle. I feel like that would be a lot more harder to drive around here. The moped and bikes are great because you could just cut all the cars off. I was cutting up in traffic at night. Some close calls, but I'm actually a good driver. This area weirdly gives me South America vibes because they have the houses built up on the mountain. It says I'm here, but this is not the crazy house. This is just a normal house. Alright, so maps just completely lied to me. So now I'm just gonna keep walking and see what I find. These streets are kind of crazy. I must have just put the complete wrong place in maps, because I don't see it at all. I think I'm in just a bunch of houses out here. This is the problem with not having any maps. I downloaded the offline maps, but it doesn't give you directions. It just shows you where stuff is. And it doesn't show the pictures of stuff or descriptions. Hello.
Hello.
So I can't really figure out which one's the crazy house. This is the best part about Vietnam, is you can just get lost and not have to worry about like dangerous areas. Knock on wood. I'm probably gonna get shanked the next street I walk down. No, but for real, it's been super safe everywhere. Haven't really felt nervous a single time. Okay, I actually found it on maps. I went to the wrong purple spot. Alright, while I'm walking there, I'll tell you a quick story. So basically, I almost got touched by a Vietnamese ditty. I was walking on the sidewalk in Da Nang, and there was some guy like laying down on his bike, just chilling there, and it was all dark and stuff. And he was like offering me a ride, but I was walking. I had a far way to go, but I had a feeling he was a fake driver. He's probably gonna charge me a bunch of money, so I said no. When I was saying no, he was telling me, "It's my birthday. It's my 60th birthday." He pulled out his phone and was showing me pictures of a birthday cake with candles on it. And he was like, "Since it's my birthday, let me give you a free ride," which makes no sense. I don't know what he's talking about. And I was like, "No, I'm good. I'm just walking." When I was walking away, he went like this with his hand, arm up, his forearm up, like this, and grabbed his wrist and said, "I'll give you a massage." And I was like, "What the hell? No, I'm good." And I just kept walking away, and he was like, "Please." I know if I said yes, that guy was definitely touching me. So, gotta have a little travel smarts. Bro, the trees out here make it so weird. It makes me feel like I'm at home. Vietnam is so diverse with like the animals and the plants and stuff. And all the areas, like the climates are completely different. I mean, it is a super long country, so it covers a lot of ground. This is the type of stuff that's gonna get me hit by a car. There's no sidewalk and I'm forced to walk on the main road. I've made it this far. Not trying to get ran over on the last couple days. Walking around with sunburnt feet is not fun. And my knees are like messed up too. I feel like I have permanent knee damage from playing football. It just randomly shows up too. Like sometimes it won't hurt, but then other times it'll hurt. Little update on where I'm at right now. I'm on like the last leg of my trip. I'm in the south. I did the central area. I recorded a lot of the central, but I was also sick and stuff, so it didn't come out as good as I want. And honestly, like, there wasn't much content to film there, but I might post some of it out of order, we'll see. But I'm on the last leg of my trip. I only have like 1 or 2 more places I'm gonna stop at, and then I go home. 35 days coming to an end. I think I definitely did the perfect amount of time though. Any less time, I feel like I would have been really rushed and not been able to see as much as I wanted to. So, if you're gonna do Vietnam, I recommend at least a month. Wish I knew what this stuff says. They got the hammer and sickle. Little communist stuff going on. Honestly, it's nice taking the scooter, but all I need is headphones and I can walk for as long as I want. I just need something to listen to. When I'm done with this trip, I'm gonna make a video just telling you of my whole experience and everything you need to know when coming out on your own. What I felt at certain times, like how things went. I'm gonna explain it all because I want you guys to do the same thing I'm doing right now because it really is worth it. There's so much you learn, so much you see, and it's like an experience that you'll always remember for your whole life. So, stay on the lookout for that, especially if you're thinking about it. Alright, we're pulling up to the crazy house. I don't know what this is besides that it's a weird looking house. Thank you. I just bought the ticket.
What is that? Are you a student?
Student? Me? Yeah.
holiday or
Yeah, just a trip.
just a trip?
Solo trip. First time, yeah.
Short trip.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's doing its job being crazy because I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I think you can stay here maybe? I'm just gonna go upstairs. Yeah, there's like rooms here. There's no doors though, which is weird. Why would you want to stay somewhere where there's just people walking around the whole time? This is weird. Like, it's like a zoo. Like a gong. No, but like I was saying, like, why would you want to stay somewhere where there's people, like, walking around the whole time? I don't know if you can actually get rooms here, but... You can walk up all the way up there. I gotta find my way up there. Okay, a tunnel. What the hell? It's like underwater here. It's like a bar and a stage. Mirror. Oh, I don't think I'm allowed back in this part. Alright, going upstairs. Bunch of pictures. I think this is literally just what it is, like a crazy house. I don't think there's anything making sense. Got like a chandelier in the middle. Or like, what was the planning when they were building this place? Just put a bunch of random stuff everywhere. It's like they had a toddler design it. Like, look at these stairs. What the hell? I don't know, this is actually cool that you can see everywhere. This is Dalat. Really interesting place. I don't really know what to say because I don't understand everything. Could you imagine if I just fell down this and fell all the way and died? It's definitely possible. Yeah, these staircases are weird. Back into a tunnel. This is someone's room or something. I still don't know if people actually stay here or not. What is this? I'm gonna try to go up that. I don't know if you're supposed to, but I'm gonna try. You must be able to if it's a step like this. Ow! What the hell? You wanna come down? There's a guy up there. Is he coming down or? Alright, I'm going up. Hell, I don't fit in here.
It's just like benches in these rooms.
Go inside here. It's just like a reception. What is this old TV? This is like an old room. This is so weird. Someone educate me. Who are these people? Got a piano. Cook something up. Does not sound good. Someone loop that and put some trap drums behind it. I'm gonna try to get to the top now. I think that's the only place I haven't been in. Almost explored everything, but there's a whole nother area over here. I'll unlock in the map as I go. There's so many staircases around here, people are just running around. It's all intertwined and stuff. There's actually so much. I haven't been to that whole area. Bro, someone tell me what this means. There's no way this means anything. What is going on? Who is this guy? There's probably some crazy lore behind it. I'm unlocking part 2 of the map right now. It's all outdoors. Check it out. Bro, this place is like 90% staircases. They're just everywhere and they go in random directions. Like how in the middle of this there's just like a normal like warehouse right next to it. It's the most Vietnam thing. I don't know what that statue is either. Should probably start looking up like the history of stuff before I do it, but I can't be bothered. Some hands, looks like demon hands. I like to think that none of this makes sense, but there's definitely some weird lore behind it. How much to drink the green sludge water? Wait, you know what this feels like? This feels like a mini golf course where they got like all the weird stuff. This is the outdoor area. New wife. This is like you can get coffee here. Crazy coffee. That's why there's chairs and stuff. Got a dragon on the side. Bro, I want to ride a fish. Going into the peach. I think that's what it is. That doesn't feel safe. Inside it, it's just a table. Check out this guy. It's kind of creepy. I don't know what to think about that. I didn't understand anything, but I think that's the point. It's pretty cool. I think I almost 100%ed the map. That's the thing when you don't do tours and you just show up to places, is a lot of stuff doesn't make sense. Unless you actually search and look up the history, which I don't really do. I kind of just show up and look at stuff. If you come out here or go anywhere, if you can do something that you don't need a tour to do, so like not like scuba diving or anything like that, like if you could just show up yourself, buy a ticket and do it, I suggest doing it that way, because then you're on your own time, you can do whatever you want, stay as long as you want. It's the way to do it, in my opinion. Tomorrow I'm doing the Mario Kart probably seen it before. It's the one where the people crash and go flying. I'm hoping it's gonna be as crazy as that. I want some entertainment. I'm not using the brakes either, just full speed the whole way. If you come out here, I suggest just getting lost. Don't take a couple times, don't use maps, just walk out of your hostel or hotel and just explore. I feel like half the cool stuff I found was just from walking around, like not with any plan in mind. So I suggest trying that a couple times. Walk down some sketchy alleyways. It's fun. Just don't let the weird people touch you. So if you don't know, these guys on the bikes with the green jackets and green helmets, those are Grab drivers. That's like the best way to get around Southeast Asia, unless you rent your own motorcycle. The bikes are a lot cheaper than the cars. You only pay like 50k dong to get around the city, which is only like $2-ish. It's the best way to get around. But be careful, because there are people that buy fake ones and try to scam you. They'll get the whole fit. It's basically the equivalent to Uber at home. It's just that they have motorcycles and cars, but the bikes are a lot easier to get. So I'm talking about getting lost. You just find random stuff. I'm at the Toxic Lake. This place is weird because it's really cool, has a cool vibe, but it also has a little bit of like grimy to it. I don't know how to explain it. Not necessarily in a bad way. I don't know. Right, I'm going the general direction back to my place. I think I can just walk along this canal and I'll end up at my hotel. Bro, what is this bird? Oh, it's a rooster. One thing you'll learn about solo travel is you'll become independent so quickly because you have to, just, unless you just want to let yourself die on the side of the road. But even simple stuff like eating by yourself, going to the ATM, getting transportation, checking into hotels, like all that, you learn how to do that stuff so quickly. Really, the only thing you can rely on is yourself. All the decisions are up to you. Just at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want. Nobody's watching you. Nobody's telling you what to do. There's no groups you're following around. Everything on your own. And you do get the aspects of groups too, because you'll meet people and be friends with them and maybe do stuff with them. But you'll always end up going in different areas, different locations, and having to break apart from them. So then you always end up back by yourself, which feels weird at first after you've been with a group, but the true experience is when you're doing stuff on your own. I know I was hating on the bikes on the sidewalks and stuff, but it's actually so convenient. If you rent a bike out here, you'll understand that quickly. You just park wherever you want, kind of. Found a fish store. We got a bunch of stuff. I found a couple in Da Nang. Some Oscars, red-tailed catfish right here. Parrotfish, gar. Some algae eaters. Bunch of goldfish. They have an albino short body bichir. Actually, I don't think that's short body. I think it's just normal. Oh my god. That bichir just ate the guppy. We got discus in here. This is arowana right here. So it's a silver arowana. Got some koi fish in there. This is the most random assortment of fish. Some glowfish. Gourami. Neon tetras, corridoras, glass catfish. One's the red stripe or rose line sharks. It's pretty cool. It's cool because they get the fish locally, some of them. Very cool. Hello. Some succulents. Whenever I see a fish store, I always stop and look at everything. Just not trying to brag, but I know everything about fish. Test me on that. We got another one here, I think. No, just some koi's. Getting back to my hotel. Gonna end it here. Now that I feel better, I'm gonna be recording more. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Look at this dog. Ankle biter. Sticking his head from under the thing.